and hello, dear and wonderful zine friends. Hello. And if you're new here, welcome. I am Silver Nix, your resident zine enthusiast, hanging out in rural Australia even, showing you the amazing, wonderful happy mail that has arrived in my post box over the past week. Hello and welcome. And my gosh, I don't know about you, but I'm not ready for it to be December. December. It's just, no, shouldn't be happening yet. No. So, hi. As it is December, this could very possibly be the last Happy Mail of the year, which is kind of weird to think about, but mail does slow down at this time of year, usually, so yeah, we'll see what happens. But if it is the last Happy Mail of the year, I'm planning, it is my intention to do something before the new year. What? I don't know. So if you have any requests or anything, please put them in the bits and bobs. I don't know. I just want to, not knowing if this is the last video of the year. I want to do something that is kind of a definite, year wrap up or something. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how I wrap up the year as such. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. If you have any requests or anything, of course, put them in the comments below the bits and bobs, and we'll see what happens. Put it in hand. I don't know. But yes, it is December. My gosh. Yeah. Given my November went off the rails a bit, I'm still kind of like, oh, it's December, what's even happening? So making plans as always, but being hesitant about announcing those plans because my plans rarely go to plan. So hi. Welcome to Happy Mail Monday, and welcome to December. And yeah, how are you all doing? It's been weird. It's been weird here. But for the most part, it's been quiet. And the older I get, the more I appreciate quiet and boring weeks, weekends, all that stuff like that. I'm chill. It's good. I can get on Steam and play Fallout 76 or Civilization or something like that. I'm good with things not being exciting. I don't know how people get bored these days. I really, I've said that for years, but I don't know how people get bored because there's always so much going on. And yes. So yes, it has been, thankfully, I'm very thankful. It has been quiet and okay. Knock on wood. All of that stuff. So. Hi. Oh my goodness me. Yeah, just really not ready for December. But then again, when am I ready for existence? Ever? I don't know. I don't know the last time I felt ready for anything ever. So yeah. Anyway, so today, so let's just get into the mail, shall we? I don't know. It's just kind of I don't know, I usually feel a lot more chatty and everything like that, but no, I've just been doing the calm things, which I've needed to do, so you do you, boo, all that good stuff. And yeah, so on to the mail, which is why we're all here. Unless you're here to listen to me prattle on, which, no judgments, no, it's all good, it's all good. I already know that this is going to be the old friends edition of Happy Mail Monday, even though I think I've already had that as a Happy Mail title. I don't know. I don't keep track of the the whatever edition titles for Happy Mail Monday, so I'm sure I've repeated somewhere along the line. I don't even know how many videos I have or how many weeks I've been doing Happy Mail Monday. It'd be 100 at least, wouldn't it? My goodness. I should keep track of these things. There's things to celebrate. That could be fun, but anyway. So this will be called Ramble. The old friends edition, because today we have mail from Billy and Ken, two of my oldest friendships in the zine community. Awesome people, just awesome guys doing zine things. Very inspiring to me in a lot of ways. And it does, like, maybe this will be the last Happy Mail of the year, maybe it won't, but if it is the last Happy Mail of the year, it is kind of a full circle kind of Happy Mail, because I can't remember what order it all happened in, but back in the days of the We Make Zines Ning site that I joined way back when I was a zine baby, I met and traded with Nicole, aka Corridor Girl of the Pieces series, and I don't know if they're still making zines. It's been a long time. I met Ken of the Ken Chronicles, Billy might have been a connection from Ken or something like that, and I met Fishspit, and I met Carly, who is no longer making zines, but awesome person. So Billy and Ken, long time zine friends. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we have, all right, I'll start with Billy now. If you've been here for any length of time, Billy sends mail to me regularly, so you'll know, like, you have heard this before. But in case you're new here, Billy, the bunny, awesome human being, zine maker, author, musician, doing all the things, just really inspiring person. I always recommend you check out the Bits and Bobs if you haven't yet, and visit all the links and everything, because Billy's always got something going. He has the Behind the Zine series, which is Zine About Zines, which I love. I love a zine about zines. What can I say? I mean, I love the zines. What can I say? But Zine About Zines. And along with that, we have a note. So anyway, so I'm getting out of order, but we have a note. We have, "Hey there, Nix. How you doing? Ready for summer? Sending you all my love." Ah. Wow. Hugs from Australia, Billy. So along with I'm okay. So along with the Behind the Zines series, which is a collaborative zine about zines effort, Billy has his life update newsletter, The Desert Sun. Life update newsletters. I have talked about them so much here, so I don't want to annoy anybody who's like heard this many times, but I also, if you're new here, I don't want you to miss out on the goodness of what is a life update newsletter. And life update newsletters come in all kinds of shapes and sizes. They are the summing up of the past. Well, Billy writes monthly. I try to write monthly. Some people write quarterly, some people do yearly, all of this stuff. I'm just trying to find, like, I've got a lot of the Desert Sun. I have some life update newsletters that are not for online, but I do believe I have the Daily H. And this is from Hadass, who does a half-fold version. Very cool. So lots of goodness all over the place. And yeah, it just keeps it. It's the paper blog. I don't know, we all, but many of us got into blogging about our lives and stuff like that, and this is back to paper version. The Desert Sun, issue number 51, my goodness. October 29th. Hey there, everyone. October has come to an end. The fall season is firmly in place. Does anyone out there decorate for the fall or for Halloween? I've mentioned this before. Halloween is getting a little bit more popular, but still not. I mean, maybe if you have kids. I don't have kids. I don't know anybody. I'm not close to anybody who has kids, so maybe it's becoming more popular, but Halloween's not huge thing in Australia. So we let's see, we have a collection of small plastic animal skeletons that we put in the yard, and this year Alicia also bought strings of orange lights to hang up, which is nice. Aww. We also dressed up. Alicia is legendary. Alicia is Billy's partner. Alicia is legendary for her weird and unique costumes. This year she dressed up as a cat, who was also dressed up as a lemon. It wasn't until after she had the costume idea that she placed the pun on top saying, "Now I'm a sourpuss." Oh my goodness. As for me, I dressed up like the ghost of Dick Butkus, a legendary Chicago bear who passed away this month. It was fun. Oh my goodness. The bears. If you get that reference, you get a virtual cookie. So there we go. All kinds of fun stuff. And Billy is so good with the consistency on writing these every month and all that good stuff. All the things. It's awesome. It's just, it's a fun way to keep up with people that isn't the digital thing. Like, I'm not anti-digital whatsoever. Like, I have met the most impact the people who've had the most impact on my life. I met them online. I met most of them online. Like, my best friend in the whole world, I've never met her in person. Black Wolf, like, we've never met in person, and we've known each other for 15, 16 years now. Crossing fingers for next year meeting in person, but we'll see how that goes. But yeah, like, I'm not anti-digital whatsoever. However, I do believe in things like this, that, like, keeping the analog, the physical, these kind of connections going in life. I think it's really important to have a balance of both, because I think if you get, I have a sneeze. Pardon me, nothing like a mid-ramble sneeze. Where was I? Oh, about the digital and the analog and things like that. I think it's important to have a balance, because I think, like, I myself have got at times way too into the digital and everything, and found it actually really quite negatively impacted my mental health. So I like things like this. I like the Life Update newsletter, because Billy sends this out every month, and it's not like, I'm not good at being a pen pal for as much as I'm enthusiastic about the mail. I'm not good at being a pen pal, because, like, between postage costs and just life, and I have an autoimmune disorder that disease, can't remember which one it is, that messes with my hands, and sometimes I can't always write or even type because of the pain and swelling and stuff like that. But anyway, so I'm not the best pen pal. But I really, really, really like things like this, that are these physical updates that don't have the, I'm not going to send you anything else until you send something back kind of, like, I appreciate the no pressure. And I don't know if that makes me like a bad person, or I don't think it makes me bad, but, you know, I don't know if, I don't know. I put on a pressure because I was like, I don't know if that makes me a bad person. Then I'm immediately thinking, if someone said that and I was watching, I'd be like, no, of course you're not a bad person. You do you. But we're always harder on ourselves than we are on other people. At least I am, anyway. So, anyway, that is a lot of rambling. But once the mail is open, the mail is open, and I cannot refilm. So, here we are. So that is Billy, the Desert Sun series, issue number 51. My goodness. So that, my goodness, that's 1, 2, 3, over 4 years. My goodness. Because it was the series was the life and time of Billy Roberts. Then it was East Coast Adventures when he moved, and then he moved again to Albuquerque. Yep, Albuquerque. And that's when the Desert Sun started. So yeah, my goodness, it's been there a while. Time flies. And he also included staring contest, essays about Eves. Oh, Joshua James Amberson. I know nothing about this, but there we go. We have a nice cardstock bookmark. I've come to believe that a single subject has the power to open up the world, that it can serve as an access point to every other subject, that it can make connections that otherwise might not be made. In time, a staring contest became the easiest way for me to think about this, looking long and hard to figure out what's already there. Interesting. That's not going to focus very well. But I will have the details. I'll have all Billy's stuff, but I will have details for this as well in the bits and bobs. So thank you, Billy. Thank you for being an awesome friend for so long, and thank you for sending the Desert Sun, and yeah, just being an all-around awesome person. I appreciate that you exist. Thank you. Oh my goodness me. It's a slightly, like, not bad, but kind of a discombobulated sort of day. So, already. Yay, Monday. So that is from Billy, and now other old friend that I've mentioned plenty of times. The one, the only, the amazing Ken Bossart. Oh, itchy nose. I'm so sorry. Who's thinking about me? Isn't that the thing? Like, your nose is itchy. If your nose is itchy, someone's thinking about you. If your ears burn, someone's talking about you. There's another one. I cannot for the life of me remember. Oh, sneeze. My goodness, thank goodness for jump cuts. Nobody wants to listen to me sneeze. Like, I have the camera set up here. Well, the phone. I record on my phone. So I have the phone set up here, but then I have my computer behind everything, and that has Audacity running, which is where I record the audio. I have a mic right here, and yeah, I can just see in Audacity the volume just spike when I sneeze. So yeah, thank goodness for jump cuts. Anyway, so where were we? We were at the one and only Ken Bossart, who writes the Ken Chronicles, the long-running quarterly series, Perzine series, which I'm so sorry, my nose is so itchy. Long time running Perzine series. As I mentioned, Ken is one of the first zine friends I made, one of the first zine trades that I made as well, if not the first. I can't remember for sure. I wish I could. I wish I kept better records or something like it. Just, I like statistics and fun facts. It would be nice. But anyway, so this is the Ken Chronicles number 69. Oh my goodness me. Now, I've mentioned before the Ken Chronicles, back when I started making zines and things like that, for goodness sake, I'm so sorry, but nose, itchy, crazy. Anyway, so back when I first got into zines and everything, I was very much a person like, I need to research the heck out of everything before I even attempt the thing, because I didn't want to do anything wrong or whatnot. And so the Ken Chronicles, I wanted to make a Perzines, but I was like, what am I really going to do? So the Ken Chronicles was a very big influence on my own Perzine series, Don't Call Me Cupcake, which has since stopped. But yeah, it was such a positive influence. I didn't take on everything that Ken does and everything like that. I didn't blatantly just duplicate what he does, but it has always been such a great example of what one way you can make a Perzine. There are as many different ways to make a Perzine as there are people who make Perzines. Like, there is no one way, no gatekeepers, Zineverse, no gatekeepers. However, Ken was very a positive influence in my life and in my zine making. There's so much to love about this. So first up, I will let you check out, and I 69 because in the Ken Chronicles you have the title, but then you often have the number edition hidden somewhere, and this time it's on the back. The man who chases two rabbits catches neither. Confucius. Oh, I needed to hear that, but I'm not going to get into why right now. But I'll just, I'll read from here because it kind of explains it a bit better. Or the best. The Ken Chronicles are published quarterly on or about the first months of January, May, August, and November by Ken Bossert. As the name implies, it's all about me, my life, travels, opinion, and philosophy. The entire contents are copyright by Ken Bossert, unless otherwise noted. You can get a single issue for $4 cash/postpay to the US, or a fair trade, or a letter of comment. You can also get a subscription. No checks, please. Letters of comments are welcomed and encouraged via email or paper. All LOC letters of comment are considered for publication with name and address unless you tell me otherwise. A PDF color version of any issue sent to your inbox is $2 or similar trade, but free upon request for anyone paying trading for that issue's paper copy. And there's lots of all kinds of contact details, issues, Ken has a blog, all sorts of things. And I really love this because I was being good. Like I am very immature. I have a filthy mind. But I just love this because I have to do this because he actually has an end. Oh, I'll just do this. There we go. Because he has an address, and I don't like sharing addresses. Like, even if people are comfortable, I might share post boxes sometimes, but I'm really not comfortable sharing addresses. So, but I needed to show you this. Beavis and Butthead. It's the Ken Chronicles number 69. Hehe, you said 69. I might have had the same thought. Yep, even us old guys resort to some sophomoric humor once in a while, but when I started writing for this issue and realized which number I was up to, I instantly thought of Beavis and Butthead as the perfect spokesman to introduce it, and I wasn't even their fan. Oh, that's fantastic. Anyway, so the Ken Chronicles, like I said, is an awesome example of one way you can make a perzine. Again, no gatekeepers. I just really like it. And one thing I really, let's see, I'm just going to make sure that addresses are covered up again. One thing that I really fell in love with, the very first issue I saw of the Ken Chronicles, is the input and feedback section. Now, on the previous, Ken had mentioned letters of comment, and Ken will actually put letters of comment into the blog. Or into the zine. My goodness me. And I just think that's so awesome. It makes it a collab. It almost makes it a collab zine without it being a collab zine. I just think that's so much fun, and anything that encourages that kind of making connections and stuff like that. Because unless, like Ken wrote, unless you mention otherwise, Ken will put at your address under your letter of comment. So if someone said something that struck you, you could write to them directly, which I think is just so fun. It's just I don't know, it's just great to connect to people offline as well. I mean, like I said, I've connected to the most important people in my life online, but I'm all about connections offline too. So, and then besides input and feedback, we also have people, places, and things that aren't there anymore. And so you can see that Ken's zine is nicely typed, but has images as well. And again, you can get a color PDF sent your way. And this is for Bert Summer, a tribute. Oh, okay. Bert Summer and his band. Okay, musician. I've never heard of Bert Summer, but my goodness. So writing about that, photography, and then we have, like, Ken travels a lot and does quite a few things and writes about travels and experiences and all that stuff. Speaking of travel, back to North Carolina. As I've previously mentioned in past chronicles, our daughter and son-in-law purchased a house in North Carolina in preparation for leaving Connecticut in a year or so, and have been furnishing the new place, getting it ready for the move. They sometimes drive down and spend a week there, so we visited last March and checked out the area since we're considering a move ourselves. Oh my, okay. They invited us down again this past August, so we booked a flight, rented a car from Budget, and met them at their place in New Bern after spending 3 nights in Wilmington, about an hour and a half further south. Oh, so yeah, there is a lot of travel, and there's been some issues about house repair and stuff like that. Oh, and occasionally there are some extra treats. How gorgeous are those? Very, very colorful. That's so cool. Oh, I see. So you get color versions of the photos that are in there. That's so cool. That's awesome. Occasional little extra treats included. Oh, cool. Then there's oddities, updates, oddities, and random thoughts. And also what I've been blank lately, what I've been watching, what I've been listening to, what I've been reading, books, what I've been reading, zines. Oh, what I've been reading. I received a copy of the Zinester Manifesto, a novel of the underground by John Dishwasher. Not to be confused with Pete the Dishwasher, who penned many zines in the past, as well as a collection of those zines in a book some years ago. This is a hefty piece at 294 pages, published by Six Fires Press, and available all over. Oh goodness, I have that one too. I have not read it yet. I should review it though. And then, yeah, so just all sorts of fun stuff. Okay, sorry, there's a picture of all kinds of zine goodies and whatnot. Many thanks to all my zine friends who sent me cards, messages, and even zines as gifts for my recent birthday. You people are the best, and you know who you are. That's so sweet. Oh my goodness. Ken's Facts of Life. So yeah, anyway. I'm getting quite into the zine now. I'm getting caught up in wanting to read it. But anyway, so that is the Ken Chronicles from longtime friend and zine maker Ken Bossert. So thank you to Ken and Billy for sending those along. Thank you for being friends for such a long time and supports and zine enthusiasts and all of the good things. Ken also, at least in the past, I'm not sure recently because I don't have any recent issues, but reviews for Xerography Debt, which is a zine review, zines with perzine tendencies. So you can check that out as well. Gotta sneeze. My goodness, I will definitely be taking my some antihistamines after this. But yes, Xerography, Ken, amongst many other reviews, zines for Xerography Debt, which is a long time running series as well. You can see just above the S behind me, and behind Fafa's art, I have most of the issues of Xerography Debt. In large part thanks to Shelley of Choosing Marin. Anyway, so yes, thank you to Ken and to Billy, and thank you to you all for all of the wonderful things and the support and the comments and doing all the things you do. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you, and yeah, I mean, wouldn't be here without all of you. And yes, years in, I have been on YouTube for I don't know, 5 years at this point. I'm really not sure, but yeah, years, that many, however many years in, and I'm still pretty gobsmacked that you all like to listen and watch and do all the things, and I am so grateful to all of you, especially with the times when things are difficult mental health wise. I greatly appreciate all of you. Anyway, so I'm hoping this isn't the last Happy Meal of the year. Crossing fingers. But if it is, I will be back at some point before the new year with something. Anyway, so until next time, thank you. Make some zines, have some fun, take a deep breath. I know it's a stressful time of year for so many reasons. Remember, you are not alone. Make some zines, send some mail, and spread a little sunshine. I have no idea what to say. It's been another year. And it's probably a bit early to be saying that. Still a bit early, but at the same time, wow. Just, wow.